Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday, September 21st, 2019. So, I wanted to give you an update on this, and I got to talk about something more of a serious matter after this. So, the backside we were working on here, got to that point today. We actually weren't even planning on getting to this point today, just actually things went smoothly. And I'll show you what else we got done. But so there's the color before, so you guys can see the comparison. And this is the first coat on this here. And so I'm going to take you around here. We got our first coat on this as well, as you can see. And the stain, it's weird how it kind of works like that, but it's just it's sucking it in pretty good. But so we got our first coat on here, and then around the side we got our second coat on this here, and actually it came out really nice again. So what we're probably going to end up doing now, okay, so let's so the front is done, 2 coats on that, 2 coats on this. Okay, we got 1 coat on this here on the back side, and then halfway on the other back side, 5 gallons of stain. We still have 5 more gallons of stain available that we're going to be using. So what we're going to do, Mom's not going to be back until Tuesday because she's taking tomorrow, and she likes to go to church and do her thing with that. And so she's going to do that, and then Monday they're calling for rain, so she's going to come back Tuesday. We're going to hit this for the second coat, work on the other side, and if it doesn't rain on Monday, I'll probably be out here working on this myself until she comes back on Tuesday. But so what we're going to end up doing is, because we obviously are going to have enough stain left over, we're going to come back over and hit this side again, because if you can see the coloration difference, where some of it's darker, some of it's lighter. So we're going to probably hit this a third time on this side, and try to do the front another side if we can. But I really like the way it came out. I'm going to turn this so you guys can see. But now we definitely earned our keep, I can tell you that. But the coloring just looks really nice, and it came out really well. But it's been a lot of work, especially, we're just doing it with paint brushes. It's the way we've had to do it with this. It just, you couldn't roll this on and get a good coverage and do it that way. So we've had to cut everything in, and so that's the way that we've done it. What I will probably end up doing with the last bit, once we get everything done, 2 coats, I might, because I don't care about the grooves, maybe that, I don't know, we'll see. Because I was thinking I might be able to just roll another coat on the outside, because we're not going to really worry about the grooves, but we'll see how it goes. But, so again, I'll show you the front here, and kind of gives you an idea how it looks with the contrast of this with that, and then the roof. I just think it came out really nice, and it looks awesome. I will be getting 1 more gallon for the skirting, but I'm gonna do another whole coat on the front steps and the back steps as well. So that's where we're gonna do that first when we get the coating, because you can see a little bit of bleeding through here, and I figure a third coat on those is gonna make all the difference in the world. And then we'll just do some touch-ups on the skirting with that third, or with another gallon of the stain for that. But it's been a project, guys, and so I'm going to kind of show you here again. We're going to kick over here. So here's what this looks like now with the 2 coats on, and that's what we had before. That's how light it was. So because that hasn't had any on here yet. But I think, like I said, it's been a serious project, and it's been a lot of work, and but it's been good. And so you can see, I'm going to point to the sky here, just an absolute another gorgeous day. It's about 83 degrees today. We got out here early and got going on this early today. Mom left probably a little after, probably 2:30ish, I think she left. So I don't even know what the solar's at today, so we're going to take a look. But you can see it's in full sunlight right now. So let's take a look at that. So one serious thing I do want to talk about today. So, hold on a second. We'll see where we're at here. Okay, we got 1.9 kilowatt hours in on this side. 1.6 on this side. We're in float. The batteries are at 99%. And so we're talking about a grand total of what? 3.5 today so far. So, serious note. Okay, so this morning, well, not this morning, early this afternoon, we had just finished doing this side here, and the back side we had done that. And my daughter calls me, and she says, "Did you get a phone call from Charlie?" And Charlie is my ex-father-in-law. And I said, "No, why would I get a call from Charlie?" My ex-wife, the kid's mom, had a heart attack last night. Now, this is not her first heart attack. This is her second heart attack. She had a heart attack when we were still together. And so this is her second heart attack. And, you know, my concern, is obviously for my kids. Because my son is with his mom this weekend, and she is now currently sitting in a hospital room. So I haven't spoken with him yet because they're all sleeping, because I guess they were up. You know, Eddie was giving Heather updates until about 5 this morning. I never heard anything until Heather had called me later today. So, you know, and then what I did is I contacted my stepson, Joshua, and I said, "Did you hear about your mom?" And because I called him first, got no answer, so then I shot him a text. I go, "Did you hear about your mom?" And he said, I said, "Yeah." I said, "Did you heard about your mom?" And he goes, "No, what's up?" And I go, "Well, give me a call." So he called me, and then I told him, and he was working because the kid works like 6 days a week. He had not heard. Nobody had told him. So that's her firstborn son. So I was like, that's real nice. So I'm glad I wasn't the only one that was an afterthought. I think it'd be kind of information, you know, and the only reason that I should have known is because my son is with his mom this weekend, and it is the kid's mother. So, you know, that was the thing. Now, obviously, my daughter did call me and tell me. But, and I said, "Do you want me to come down?" And she said, "No, Charlie was going to come," that's like her grandfather, and pick her up later to take her up to the hospital to see his mom. So, kind of sad news on that part. I feel, because it doesn't affect me. She's my ex-wife, obviously, and we've been apart for 8 years. So, but she is still the mother of my children, so it affects my children. So, in that way, it does affect me, because that's still their mom, regardless of the causes of her problems. You know, that I'm not going to get into that, but I'll just say, don't use drugs, kids. That's what I will say. And prescription drugs are the worst of the worst. So that's my opinion on that. Anyway, so let's have a look in here and see what we got today. Now, I checked earlier, and we had 2 juvenile, or pullet eggs as they're called, earlier today. So we're going to take a look now and see if we got anything else. So we'll look on this side, and we got nothing there. And on that side was the side that I pulled the 2 juvenile eggs out earlier, because we had somebody sitting in the box on this side. All right, so, and it was one of the white birds that was sitting there. There's our pullet egg. So we have 2 adult and 1 pullet, and our fake egg. So, hold on a second, guys. So, there we are. We got the 1 greenish egg, if you will. That is from what we call our girl thick neck. We got 2 adult eggs today, and a grand total of 3 pullet eggs So 5 altogether. Yesterday we got 3 adult and 1 pullet egg. So I knew we were going to get more pullet eggs today, and we probably will still get more before the day is over with. Hello everybody. How are you all doing? Everybody looks good? Yeah? Everybody's looking good? Where's Red and Thickneck? They must be inside. Yeah, they must be inside. They're not out there. So hold on, we'll take a look just out of curiosity. Oh, well, here comes Red. No, so there they were inside. I'm not going to worry about it. I just wanted to make sure they were okay. So anyway, guys, that's what's going on here today. Great progress on the house as far as the staining goes. We're past the halfway point, which is absolutely awesome because this has been a tremendous amount of work, and but well worth it because I think the end product is gonna make all the difference in the world. And I'm going to show you, this is kind of funny because it'll just show you the difference. So that little corner here where it's darker, right? You go, why is that one corner darker? Because Mom had come around the other day and had done the first coat on that little part. So that little part has had the 2 coats on there. And so that much of a difference in the stain from the first coat to the second coat. So looks really good. It's coming along. And we will definitely be finishing it up next week, so that's good. And but anyhow, so I did want to mention our sale is still going on the website, and that is going to be ending on Wednesday, and we're not going to be doing another sale for a while after that, just so you guys know. So I just wanted to let you know. It's 25% off all the bucket meals for the Legacy freeze-dried food. So if you're looking to add to your freeze-dried food storage, now is definitely the time to do that. And so definitely take advantage of that while, that's going on. And that sale will be ending on Wednesday. So just to let everybody know. And like I said, freeze-dried food is good stuff. I have it myself. I have it in my own for long-term food storage. So that's why, like if you watched yesterday's video, I had the bucket there because people were saying that I was selling it, but I don't have it. Well, I have it as well. So just so everybody can see that, because it's like, I'm not going to recommend something that I won't use myself. Okay, so that's just the way that kind of goes. But I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see the building again. So anyway, guys, that's what's going on. And so I feel bad for the kids because it's their mom. And, that's kind of how it goes. But she has done it to herself repeatedly. And she's only 50 years old. So how awesome is that, right? So anyway, I will talk to you guys all later. Remember, we are all in this together. And that's important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, because you never know what's going to happen in life. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you, okay? So I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.